Today is Thursday, Parashat Vayakhel Pikudei. The beginning of the parasha starts with the word Vayakhel, and he gathered. Moshe gathered all Kol Adad Ben Israel, all the Jewish people. He brought them all together, and with this word Vayakhel, and he gathered them together. There is an important message here, because when the Jewish people received the Torah, they had a tremendous amount of unity. They were all united. They was with Am Echad, Belev Echad, one nation with one heart. That's why it says Vayichal, and he camped as one person. And that's when they merited to receive the Torah. When they worshipped the golden calf, there was discord, separation, the opposite of Achdut. There was not unity there. And now, with the building of the Mishkan that we're dealing with in the parasha of this week, both in Vayakhel and Pikudei, Moshe brings again this concept of coming together, of being united. And as a matter of fact, the Mishkan was an opportunity for each one of Am Yisrael to contribute materials to make the Mishkan. And those who had professional talents to produce, whether it was weaving or doing any embroidery, all those type of aspects, whatever a person had as a talent was able to contribute to the making of the Mishkan under the leadership of Betzalel ben Uri ben Hur. And that opportunity of coming together to each give his part for making of the Mishkan had that flavor again of unity, of each person giving his part for a united whole. And that's what the word Vayakhel means. Specifically here, the Mishkan being a place where the divine presence would rest as a symbol of Hashem forgiving the Jewish people for the golden calf and giving them a place that they made for his divine presence to dwell. The pasuk in the parasha of this week that speaks about Shabbat, it says, Lo tevaru esh bechol moshvotechem beyom HaShabbat. Do not light up a fire in all your dwellings on Yom HaShabbat. Now there are 39 different melachot, different forbidden activities on Shabbat. All those 39 different activities are activities that were necessary to build the Mishkan. These are the activities that are forbidden to do on Shabbat. Among them, to burn a fire, to build, to paint, to harvest, many different activities, 39 of them. Why was this specific one selected of Let Tevaru Esh Bechol Moshvotechem B'Yom HaShabbat? Do not light up a fire on Shabbat in your dwellings. And from this we learn, of course, that you don't light on Shabbat, but you're allowed to light on Friday, and then the chamin or the cholent or the dafina keeps cooking throughout Shabbat, that will be permitted. But to light on Shabbat itself, you're not allowed to. Chachamim in the Gemara says that this idea of one of the activities separated, that if someone inadvertently did more than one activity that is forbidden on Shabbat, he forgot that he was Shabbat, and he painted, and he burnt a fire, and he sewed something together, or did some weaving. It comes to teach us that for each one of these activities that he did inadvertently, he would have to bring a korban chatat for each one of them. But there is another reason also for this statement. Our sages explain, Lo tevaru esh, don't light the fire, means also do not get angry on Shabbat. Do not have a conflict on Shabbat. Because what happens sometimes, there is so much Kedusha on the day, and people are resting. They're not involved in their activities of the whole 6 days of work. Their attention is not on, they're not preoccupied with their job. They're resting, and they come together, and whether it's around the family table or in a synagogue, and there could be opportunities for some friction, and people sometimes might get angry with one another. And the parasha tells us, be careful. It may be a situation where there's opportunities or a chance to get angry with each other. No, do not burn a fire on Shabbat. Do not get angry on Shabbat. The Shabbat is Shabbat Shalom, is a Shabbat of peace. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.